Hello, I am Macarena Villarreal from section 3 and this is my second and final journal entry of the semester. About the unit inclusion, it was helpful for me, first to recognize the differences between inclusion and integration because on my eLab I have seen how all the school talks about that they are an inclusive school and they actually want a prize about this excelencia académica that they receive money for include all the children, but in reality this is more about integration because on my eLab there is a program called MS when the kids have bad behavior they or students with special needs. They are took from the classroom and they go to MS and they start to be inserted in the classroom just in some subjects and always with this special teacher, but they are like isolated from the classroom. So this is as UNESCO established that students should be included in a formal and non-formal settings. So if we do this in a formal setting, then in the reality when these children have to face the society in general, they are not going to live in this bubble and there's not going to be any special teacher to help them to go through this reality. Um, also, um, about inclusion, I think that these children lose no the teachers don't see the strengths that they have and they just see the weaknesses of them, so they just have this prejudice and assume that they are not going to be able to accomplish their goals if they don't have any help from the special teachers. About the pedagogical awareness, I mean like um, about the practices that we have this semester. I think that actually I don't think that we had so many classes, but I really like even though we have it from the first semester, I really like the how the classes are managed. Like, yeah, we have the pre, while, and post. So there's a coherent, no, there's a well organized class. So you know that you're going to start with a brainstorm, like warm up activity, and then to go deeper, and then summarize everything. But what I like the most that we have been doing on classes is that if the topic goes further and you have to go deeper in the reflection and the discussion, you don't just skip because no, we said that the post will only take 10 minutes and the while 60 minutes. So you just take time to do the class in order to students needs. So I think that it's good to do that because it's a student-centered class, and that is the idea that the main character of a classroom is the student. And I have seen that on my eLab and even on my school where I studied that teachers just go, and if you didn't understand at the beginning, you can ask, but then you just they have to move on because there is certain topics that you have to see in a certain time. So that is also difficult for me because on schools, when I'm going to be a teacher in the future, it's going to be difficult because you have to follow this curriculum, these steps, and you sometimes you're going to have to avoid um, when students going to ask or go further in a topic. So I don't know if we can do this just in the university because it's more like, I don't know, like a free space to do that. But I think that I'm going to try to do that on the school because I think that a student will feel part of the class, and this sense of belonging will help to include and have an inclusive class. Well, about my cycle planning, as I said on my first journal, I didn't do exactly the cycle planning, but I have self-study. And well, given that I have to say like specifically what I have do, so I organize myself in a better way. And given that I was focused so much on my writing, I left behind my speaking skill that now I think that is not improving, is stuck or even getting worse. So I started to record myself once a day reading a text because I just want to improve pronunciation. And well, it's a book that I'm reading, so I just record 2 minutes per day, and then I listen to it and see what I'm making some mistakes. From the first year, I had problems with the V and B sounds, and I think that I have improved that a lot because now I am aware also about this. So yeah, I think that that was it. Yeah, thank you.